Hola mi gente, mucho gusto, bienvenido, welcome my people. I'm Daniel, mi nombre es Daniel, and we're here in Jalisco, Mexico. We're gonna do 9 movements in under 20 minutes. All you need is 16 to 18 minutes. Do these 9 movements to start your day, in the middle of your day, or end your day. Here's your one quick inspiration tip of the day. I want you to remember this, that as time passes, life is supposed to get sweeter and better when you do things that are the right way. Now, when you do things that are not the right way, then that's why life is maybe a challenge or a difficult time for you. And that's what I want you to get here, is that this space is for you to feel confident, where there's gonna be no judgment, but I'm gonna want to see you get better. That means you're gonna have to hear things that you need to hear, but you don't want to hear. That's why they call me the Great Uncle Daniel. I'm your Tío Daniel. Let's get started. Okay, mi gente, we're here, 9 workouts. I want you to grab your partner. I want you to grab the person that you want to grow with, because in these 16 to 18 minutes, it's an addition to the previous 3-minute video. This is specific to those that want to regain and reclaim their confidence. Let's jump right into it. You're gonna stand in front of your partner, just like I am standing in front of the camera, just like I'm looking at you. And I want you to look at each other and listen to me and the sound of my voice, and bring all your attention back into your breathing, okay? So for the next 1 minute, I want you to just focus on your breathing. You're gonna place both your hands on your ribs, and you're gonna look at each other, and you're gonna do a deep diaphragmatic breaths. So we're gonna inhale and feel our ribs expand. And then you're gonna exhale and feel your ribs collapse. Now, I'm starting the timer beginning now because I just wanted you to get that and understand what you're doing. So look at your partner or look at me and put your hands on your ribs, expand the belly and expand your ribs. Inhale deep. Inhale, focus on your breath. And you're gonna exhale and release all the old news and energy and anything that you have experienced right before you started watching this video. You're gonna keep exhaling till your ribs go all the way down and your belly is with no more air. Then you're gonna inhale. You see, we only have time for about 3 of these. Inhale, inhale, expand, nice and big, smile with your heart. And exhale, feel your belly collapse. Pull that belly button in all the way till you have no more air. Smiling with your heart. And you're gonna inhale new energy, the 3rd and final one. Inhale long, inhale deep, nice and strong. And then exhale all the air and anything from past that no longer helps and serves you beyond this breath. So that was exactly 1 minute. And what we're gonna do, as I instruct you for this 1 minute right now, we have now 8 more movements. That's how simple this program is. You do this for about 20 minutes a day, for 30 minutes, you're gonna feel amazing. So you do those 3 breaths, you do it in a minute, and I would recommend doing maybe 10 repetitions. That might take you up to 3 to 6 minutes. The second movement, you're gonna keep looking at your partner. You're gonna put yourself against the wall, okay? So if I have my left shoulder against the wall, your partner has their right shoulder against the wall. You're gonna do, for the person that has their left shoulder on the wall, you're gonna have your right leg forward, okay? And both your hands are gonna have them face each other on this wall that the person is with their left shoulder on that wall. You're gonna do an open book. As you're looking at your partner, then you're gonna look at your hand, open book, and then close. So now that that timer went off, you know what we're doing. We're gonna do 8 of those, and you're gonna look at your partner or look at me, okay? So again, one more time. Person with your left shoulder on that wall. I want both your hands up You're looking at your partner or looking at me. You're gonna take a deep inhale, exhale, open like a book, and now follow your hand, and you're gonna open it naturally, and you stop wherever it feels discomfort, okay? So if your discomfort is here, then you're gonna stop here. If you can go because you're more flexible without rotating your torso too much, then you can. So that'll be 1. We're gonna go 15 more. I did say 16. Inhale, exhale, 2. Inhale, exhale, and smiling with your heart, 3. Bringing all your awareness and your attention back to your breath. Inhale, exhale, 4. Good. Inhale, exhale, 5. Good job. Beautiful hands. Following your hand with your eyes. 6. Good job. Inhale, exhale, 7. Beautiful. Inhale, exhale, 8. Good job. And then so we'll face the other way. So now I'm gonna turn around and have my right shoulder on the wall, or I would, in this case, I'm gonna have an imaginary wall on the right side and just step over here. So now, this time my left foot is forward, my right shoulder is on the wall, so my right hand is up this way, and now we're gonna open up for the left side. So inhale, exhale, open like a book, and then close. Focus on your breath, don't focus on anything else. Smile with your heart. 2. Good job. Great work for showing up for yourselves. 3. A great moment to feel like you're being heard. I want you to share with me whatever it is that you want to share with me. 5. Because in this case, you're sharing with your partner, and you want to feel confident that you can have a discussion about whatever it is that you need from me, or in this case, your partner. What would you need for me to keep you accountable, to help you get the results you want this week? I'm not sure what number that is, but I'm gonna count that as 4. We'll do 4 more. 5. Inhale, exhale. Good job. Inhale, exhale, 6. Beautiful. Inhale, exhale, 7. And 1 more. Inhale, exhale, open that book, open that beautiful heart, and 8. Good job. That's movement number 2. Let's move on to movement number 3. We're moving along here pretty quickly. That's what I'm telling you. We did 16 there. I would want to encourage you to do 16 on each side, not 16 total. I want you to do 16 on the left shoulder, 16 on the right shoulder. The third movement, okay, all of this is about breathing and having strong communication. That way you can get better, both of you, throughout your week. And that's why you want to share with me in the comments, what can I help you with this week? Put down below your requests. What is it that you desire to see? What can I support you with? What can I help you with? Send myself, my team, an email, and share what you need support in this week with your partner. And then the second thing you want to share as you're looking at your partner or looking at me and putting this stuff in the comments or in the emails, what success did you have this week? I want you to close that conversation with that. All right, let's move on. I'm talking too much on this one. Hamstring. It's your hamstring that we're working out. You're doing a reverse airplane. So here, raise that leg up. You're doing like a kickstand, right? So you're going all the way up and you need to be in line. This takes practice, and we're gonna do 8 on each side. So I need your toe flexing towards your shin and your ankle line with your hip, and your hip line with your neck and head. And you would want to be in this position like I'm explaining it to you for about 5 to 8 seconds, right here. And then drop that big toe right there, right where it is in the air, and then you go back up, and then you go up with that, and then you feel it in the hamstring there, here. So you're doing a kickstand or a reverse airplane and making sure that you're balanced here for about 5 seconds, and you don't bring your foot here. What you do is you drop it there, right there. But in this case, for the fact that you might be in a small space, we're gonna turn around and we're gonna keep going, okay? I'm not gonna keep walking back that way. I want you to get how convenient these movements are in the beginning of your day, in the beginning of your workout, or before you end your day. So here, we're on number 3. Line up your ankle with your knee. Don't bend your knee too much. Then you round your back, okay? Your ankle towards your hip, and your hip towards your neck, and your head straight. Arms out if you want to go even more of a further challenge, and drop that toe right there. Good. We're on 4. We're gonna go up. This is all in your breathing, and find something to look at right in front of you. Good, that's 4. We're gonna go on 5. Leg up. Breathe in, breathe out. Now, had you gone started on all the other ones, you by now should be able to stand at least on the single leg for about 2 seconds. So go back and watch all previous 8 of them, and eventually you should be able to hold that for about 1 second, and then go on to the next foot. So here, we're on 5. And the reason why I'm holding it for over 3 seconds is because I want you to hold it for a second at least. I'm not gonna move until you can hold yourself in this straight line from your head to your spine to your ankle. Then we can move on. What is that, 6? 2 more. 7. Wait, if I was going here, drop the foot there. I'm confusing myself, excuse me. We got 2 more, here we go. 7. And last one. You see where my foot dropped? Do your best to have it land exactly where it is midair. That way you can feel that hamstring. And then your knee, last tip before we move on to the next exercise. Don't bend it too much. And you're straight with your back, right? Yes? Good. Posture is everything. Alignment is everything. Because then it'll reflect in your life. All right, here we go. Exercise number 5. So we are going to continue looking at your partner or looking at me, and you're gonna continue discovering these things. What is it that you need from each other this following week? Give each other at least 1 to 3 things that you can support each other in. And of course, keep each other accountable within yourself, not put that weight on your partner. And then, what success did you have this past week? All right, here we go. Abductor Side Lunge Stretch. So, wide stance. Look at each other. And I just want you to go from side to side, very shallow. Here, here, right here, here. That's 3. We're gonna go for 32 of these. 4, inhale, exhale, 5, inhale, exhale, 6, 7. You can put your hands in a prayer position. 8, or you can put your hands on your hips. 9, inhale, exhale, 10, inhale, exhale, 11, inhale, exhale, 12, inhale, exhale, 13, Inhale, exhale, 14. Inhale, exhale, 15. Focus on your breath. Good, halfway there. Keep looking at each other, having great conversation and not superficial conversation. We're getting real here, okay? Come on, baby. We gotta get better. We're adults. Like, what are we doing here? Like, let's have this conversation on how I can better support you. Put it down in the comments, or in this case, you're looking at your partner. I'm gonna count that as 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. You have to make this a priority, 26, because things gotta get better for you. 27, they're supposed to, it's meant that way. 28, life is really like wine. 29, or you can make your life like spoiled milk. 29, 30, 31, and last one, 32, beautiful. And you can make your relationship like great wine or spoiled milk. It's the same thing. So what are you feeding yourself with when you start? Are you feeding yourself with the 3 minutes that I showed you that you can start with? Are you starting your day and ending it with 20 minutes that I'm sharing with you? And it's the same thing. What are you sharing with each other, you and your partner, that is either lifting you higher or putting you lower? We're moving on to movement number 6. These are for your ankles, and we're going to make sure that we look at each other while we're doing this. Grab your towel or grab your yoga mat, and what I want you to do is you're going to go in a half knee, look at each other, okay? And then you're gonna raise your foot in a just for your toe, and then you're gonna go clockwise with your ankle. Just go clockwise on your toe. 4, 5, smile with your heart. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, slow down, 16, and then go counterclockwise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. We got 2 more movements after this. We're gonna go on 7, then we got 8 and 9. So we're gonna go clockwise. 1, actually go counterclockwise first on this one. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Beautiful ankles, move those beautiful ankles. 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and switch. 16, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Good job. Move your towel to the side. Next one. So we're gonna go okay, this one you're gonna need to probably do it one at a time unless you have a big door frame, because we're gonna go to a door frame, and you're gonna follow me real quick. You're gonna open your chest and your shoulders up in a different way than what an open book look like. So what you're gonna do is, if you start with your right arm first, your right leg will go slightly in front of your shoulder, okay? You might be able to get a slight view here, but I do want you to notice, if my shoulder is closest to the door or the wall, whatever frame I'm holding it on, that right foot is forward. This left foot is slightly back, okay? I want you to have your shoulder as high as your elbow as high, excuse me for that, your elbow as high as your shoulder. And then you're gonna slide up and then you're gonna slide down and stop where the shoulder is. Stop your elbow where the shoulder is. We're gonna go 8 on each side. 2, 3, 4, you'll feel this in the chest. 5, do it slowly, don't do this fast. 6, 7, 8, let's go one more, let's do 9, and 9, good job. Make sure your motion is led by your breath. Your motion is led by your breath will help you a lot in these stretches and these movements. So again, elbow, line it up with the shoulder, go up, inhale, exhale, 1, 2, and if I'm doing my left shoulder, my left foot is forward, my right foot is back. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, una más, one more, and 9, good job. All right, next one. We got 2 more guys, ladies, gentlemen. We're gonna go, these tap exercises I like because it really does help your balance and stability and your focus. We're gonna go soft bend in the knees, soft in the hips, and then I want you to just open up on a single leg, one leg raise. You're gonna go 1, 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock, tapping lightly with your toe. Then reset, 1, 2, gotta keep yourself centered. 3, that's what I mean by having inner stillness. That way you can have strong communication. 4, reset here. 5, we're wrapping it up, guys. 6, we got one more workout after this. 7, last one. 8, here we go. You needed to hear what I was telling you today. That's why we went a little bit over. I want you to know that life is meant for you to get better, not bitter, okay? Make your life into great tasting wine. You might not drink wine, okay. So then make it into the fruit that is right, not wrong. What is that, 3, 4, reset there. I kept skipping it. 5, 6, balance, stay center. 7, 8, and 9. Great job, folks. We got one more, last one. Here we go. So we're going to, again, look at me or look at your partner, and you've come to the end. You want to smile with your heart while you're looking at each other and close it out. Is that all you really need? Before we close out this video, is what you listed here all you need that I can help you with physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, as well with your partner? So I'm gonna put the phone down for the last one. You're gonna look at each other, probably take several steps back apart from each other, and you're going to drive those hips back, raise your arms up, and you're gonna reach so until your partner is reaching for your fingers and you're touching each other. You're touching each other's index finger and reaching forward all the way. Inhale, exhale, 1. And we're gonna do 8 of these, and you're gonna mirror exactly how I'm doing it. That's why I'm facing the ocean here. Push those hips back, lean forward, make sure your back is straight, loading up the heels and loading up the hips while your back is straight. Now this one here, you're gonna have to practice through the first several videos that we did, and that's what you gotta go back to. And you might have to also get some training online and coaching online. 3, 4, I'm telling you, get that program there. That program there, it's been there for a few years now. I've updated it, $99, and you get, it's personal to you actually. So it gets sent out to you within a few days because it's based off of your actual measurements and your history. I'm gonna count that as 5. We're gonna do extra if we're already ahead. 6. It just feels good to end this way. 7. 8. And you wanna focus on your breathing. This is your time right now, not anyone else's time. Focus on you. And 9. All right, thank you everyone. I appreciate you. Now remember, if you found value in this and you know that I can keep you accountable, listen, I want you to find that I will hold you accountable by you showing up. And that's all it takes. Show up, list what you need down below, and you want the extra support, that extra guidance, and that exclusive attention, then sign up. Whether it's just online and you do it yourself and self-guided, or you do an actual guided. Whichever option, I'm here for you. Again, I'll see you all soon in the next workout. Peace.